friends, so today is Tuesday. It's currently a holiday. Let me just check. So that means I have no school, but it really sucks because yesterday I had to go to campus when the rest of the country was off. So right now I'm gonna try and get somewhere with my model for technical drawings, where I have to do this cottage home. So what I did this morning, like thus far, I basically just stuck all my stuff onto my triplex, A1 triplex. For those of you that know, it's basically like the cardboard that you make your models out of. So let me just show you guys how it looks. So basically that is what I stuck and cut this morning. So right now I'm basically just gonna carve it out, like using my NT cutter and obviously my cutting board, because why would I want to mess up my floors? So I'm gonna cut that out and then just see if I can stick it together, not with glue, just with masking tape, to see if I know what the fudge needs to happen. And then after that I'm gonna try and get my technical drawings done, because I have to do technical drawings for 2 subjects, which is building materials and technical drawings. The technical drawings of the layout for this cottage house, and then I need to do one for a tree house that I designed, which is building material and which also mixes in with manufacturing materials. And then after that I need to get my contract done, because I have to do a contract, which is an assignment. Life of an interior design student, by the way, doing my 2nd year. So let me just take this to my bedroom right now, so we can get started with this work and do some home alone. Sad life. I am feeling for some green tea right now, so let me just do that. Damn, I have no idea how vloggers do it, like, oof. By the way guys, thumbs up this video if you are feeling my makeup, because I sure am. I don't know about y'all. Okay, now let me just boil this. And then put that there. Take out my green tea. I only started drinking green tea recently by Rose's brand. I'm not sure if this is in my head, but I remember there used to be, like, I don't know if it's still a thing, green tea that had that was mixed with lemon. About to pour hot water into my, I think it's called a mason jar. Let me just show you guys over there. Okay, so usually what I like to do with my green tea, I usually just let it sit for a few minutes so that it can also cool off, like cool down. And is this honey? I let it cool down, and so that like everything, all the goodness you say in the tea bag gets absorbed into tea. I'm making no sense right now, but yeah. And then after that I don't know why I'm closing my door. After that I just pour in some honey for like a few seconds. I just let it pour in, stir it, and I drink it. Yeah, so right now I am gonna start cutting out my stuff. So I've got my, oh shit, holy knuckles, excuse the mess on my table guys, I don't have time to clean it up. So I've got my my cutting board, and then my NT cutter, which I'm going to use to cut out everything there. And also I've got the new Drake album, More Life. Guys, it is lit. It's like a good album. I like it so far. I haven't listened to it like completely, but half of the songs that I heard is pretty good. You know what, Drake? Keep doing you, boo. So let me start cutting out.
I've seen you. I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember The type of folk we used to be and the simple souls we used to see, Do you remember? A fallen man with no escape. It seems he lives in yesterday, If you play away, well, I forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point denying we're through, 'cause baby, I'm not crying over you. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying. Just sleeps away at a meager forest break. And I'm quite sure, like a human chess piece I've been playing, you're coming back for more. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday.
Right now I'm about to take a break. Let me just show you everything that I've cut out so far. So I've cut out like probably half of the stuff right now. And the time is currently 1 minute past 3. So we're about to go make some food. Maybe we'll make some lunch because all I had this morning, well, thus far in the day, was just oats. So right now I'm probably gonna make some like French bread. Wait, not French bread, I mean French toast. I'm gonna make me some French toast with Vienna's, lettuce, and the whole enchilada. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my French toast. So right now I've got my egg that I beat up in a dishing out plate thing. Some oil in my pan. I didn't put that much in. And then my bread. And then these paper towels, I just use them to drain the oils from the bread because it gets kind of oily sometimes. So just move that a bit closer. Okay, so I just take my bread, dip it in, make sure it gets like all of that egg into it like that. But obviously you need to wash your hands before it, guys, which I did. And then just carry it in nicely. Voila, dip it into your pan with the oil being hot and all, and then just let it fry for like a few seconds on the one side and then flip it over to the other side. So the reason why I flip mine over so much is that it doesn't stick to the pan and it doesn't like burn too much, because I've kind of got a history of burning food. So I've learned that in order to avoid burning it, I just need to flip it a lot to make sure that it also cooks on the inside. So I'll show you guys how it looks when I'm done. Okay guys, so there we go. This is how it looks, how it's supposed to look after flipping it a couple of times. Let me just flip that over so you guys can see. So it's like golden brown on both sides, almost burnt it. And then from there I put it on my paper towel. I put it on my paper towel just so that the fat, like, it can absorb all the excess fat like that. Let me just see, as you guys can see, it's got a lot of oil. So I'm just gonna leave that and make my second slice. Okay guys, so here's my sandwich all done, looking ready to eat and stuff. And it's falling apart. Let me just put that back into place like so. So there's my sandwich. Showing you guys the inside. So I have 2 slices of sliced cheese, Vienna's, tomato, and lettuce and pepper. And then this is my French bread. So it was just normal bread, dipped it in some egg, and then put it in the pan and let it fry on both sides till it turned a nice golden brown. And we gonna eat this with the side of box juice. What flavor is this? Clear apple nectar, fruit tree. Guys, so right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's to 7, like quarter to 7 or something like that. I didn't manage to cut out all my pieces for my model for my, oh my goodness, I didn't manage to cut out all my pieces for my cottage model. But right now I'm about to have supper and watch something while I'm eating my supper, and then right after that I'm gonna finish with my technical drawings. But I'm gonna do my technical drawings for one subject. Yes, I took off all my makeup, so I'm gonna do technical drawings probably like till about 3 or so in the morning, and then wake up and get ready for school tomorrow morning. Yeah, so I'll show you guys all of that, the whole technical drawing side of it.
We lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world.